So here's my Chinese generator. It's made in China. It's a 6.5 horsepower. It's a 4,000 watt, 3,400 watts rated. And today what I'm going to show you is how to easily start it if it's been in storage for many months and you're having a hard time to get it started. So first of all, you want to make sure you got enough gas in there. Sometimes just by removing the filter here, you can see what's in there. So there's enough gas in there. Sometimes that gauge here doesn't always work properly. You want to make sure that this fuel valve under the gas tank is positioned like this, which is on. And before you start pulling, you want to push this lever away from you like this, and this puts the choke on. So after doing all these steps, if your machine still won't start, this is what I do. I take the air filter cover off like this, and there's another clip at the bottom. This cover here is going to come out, and you take out the foam. Next, what I do now is I have this quicker state 1 lube penetrating oil. I like to use this because it's flammable. It works as a quick start, and it's got a bit of oil in it, so it's better for the engine. Next, what I do is I go in here. Now this is the choke lever where the tip of the red rod is. The choke's open right now with the lever pulled this way toward the engine. Then I insert my spray inside the carb and I hold it down for a bit like that. Then I immediately turn the choke on. You can see the lever shut, and now it should go first pull. Do not overspray in there because you may flood the engine. Once it's started, turn the choke off. If it surges, just put the choke back on. Once you've got it started like that, it'll start for you almost immediately. If you need to use it within the next day or a couple weeks or a month even. It's when they've been put away for many months, it can be very hard to start. Now what I do is when I'm about to put it away is I turn the valve to off, I start it up, and I let it run till it dies. What this does is it burns all the gas that's left in the carburetor. So here's the carburetor, and like I mentioned about shutting the valve and running it, the carburetor is going to drain itself of the gas that's left in there. And also to make sure that the gas is drained, you can also remove this little bolt here. It's a 10 millimeter, and any gas that's left in there is going to leak out. I prefer to burn it just so that I don't have to do that, and it gives the engine a good run. And if you have more problems starting your machine, you may check the spark plug right here. And what I've got in there is an NGK BP-R4ES. It came with an original Chinese spark plug, but I replaced it with the NGK. And if you remove the plug and it's really, really wet, it's probably flooded. So I'm going to start it up and let it run dry. Okay, so now all the gas should be burned out of it. You can also double check that the gas is out of the carb by removing this little bolt here. There's a little washer there, so now if there's a bit of gas left, it's going to leak. There's just a few drops of gas that came out because I ran it dry. So now your carburetor's dry. You don't need to worry about gas that's going to varnicize on you and clog up the carburetor. So I'm just going to put it back on. The last thing you can do before you put your machine away is figure out how much gas you've got left and add some fuel stabilizer to it. And at least the gas that's in the tank will still be good. Go to start it up.